Football Dad's Army. So another fantastic result for Arsenal on Saturday night against West Ham, beating them 5-2, which makes it 13 goals in the last 3 games. Free-flowing Arsenal again. That first half was unbelievable. We're starting to score a lot of goals again. I mean, it does remind me of last season when we come back after the winter break in Dubai. We started scoring loads of goals. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand why we've had to suffer some poor performances beforehand. Was it the Odegaard factor? Since he's been back, we've been like a different team. So, you know, it does make you believe that Odegaard was really badly missing. I know I've said this before. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but he makes the whole team gel. He makes the whole team gel together, and it's the proof's in the pudding. The last 3 games, I mean, you know, 5-2 against West Ham, five goals again, 5-1 against Sporting Lisbon, 3-0 against Forest. A better performance against Chelsea, although we drew that game. But still, we're starting to rumble on there. We're starting to get going. Man City are going backwards. Liverpool are flying at the minute. I know they're going to be our team to catch. They're 9 points in front. Chelsea are also starting to get back in the mix. Enzo Maresca at Chelsea is doing a fantastic job there, like Arne Slot is at Liverpool. In their first seasons in the Premier League, don't forget Arne Slot's first season in the Premier League with Liverpool, flying at the top of the table. Enzo Maresca's first season in the Premier League with Chelsea. I know he done well with Leicester last season, but getting them promoted and everything. But you know, he goes to Chelsea, you think, oh, what they done here? Chelsea are gonna have made another dud signing as a manager, but I mean, he's starting to prove all the critics wrong. He's doing very well at Chelsea, so there's a lot to contend with. And the decline of Man City is making it all a little bit sweeter. The arrogance of Haaland. You know, when he said to be humble. Be humble, yeah? So Mikel Arteta has kicked him in the arse. I can't believe the decline since Rodri's got injured against us, by the way. Rodri is now out for the season, and you could tell how much they rely on him. Like we relied on Odegaard. It's like the same thing. But Man City have got so many other great players in their team, and I can't understand the sudden decline. Just over one player. So they're, you know, I know there's no KDB either, so that could have something to do with it as well. He's been injured for quite a while as well. But, you know, the arrogance and the fallout and the... What can I say? The crisis talks of Man City are there for everybody to see now. They weren't at first because of the arrogance kept them saying that, oh no, don't worry, we'll bounce back with this, with that. But now they're dropping right out of it. They had no chance at Anfield. They didn't do anything didn't lay a glove on Liverpool at Anfield on Sunday either. So, you know, this is going to be a season where City might finally do all the rumblings of what's going on behind closed doors. The City maybe bring them to boiling point, and the pressure's on for Pep. I don't think Pep's under pressure for his job, but he's sort of self-harming himself in a certain way. I'm a bit worried about that for mental health issues and stuff like that. But I mean, he was bantering with the crowd at Anfield, so maybe that's not such a big issue. But there's something amiss there at City. They're not the same team, and I refuse to believe that it can only be with one player, with Rodri being out for the season, won the Ballon d'Or, you know, fantastic player, the world's best player for last year, as it's been proved by being voted the best player in the world with the Ballon d'Or. But losing him, as well as KDB, Kevin De Bruyne, you know, it could be a factor, but the team and the quality that they've got, I can't see it being a major factor in it. There's something else that's niggling me. I can't understand what's going on. I mean, Haaland's not the same player. I mean, since he said what he said to Arteta, and you know, it seems to have, it's a bit Spursy, if you like, you know, to get a bit flash and get a bit cocky, a bit arrogant and that. It's bit him in the arse, and they fell right away. I don't believe they're exactly right out of it, but they're going to have a momentous task, like Arsenal as well, because we're in second place, but we're still 9 points behind Liverpool. The City have dropped out of the top 4, I believe. So, you know, it is sweet to see, isn't it? It is sweet to see as an Arsenal fan and finishing runners-up to them 2 seasons in a row. It does mean that, you know, a bit of a reality check for them as well. Although, like the last couple of seasons, Arsenal have had a reality check. You know, we think we was going on a great run and it bit us in the arse 2 years ago, even though we was top of the league for 90% of that year. And then we fell off at the end. And last season, we missed out by 2 points. And City, like, arrogantly, we were sitting like a big blue shark behind you. And we're just gonna come and just chew you up and kick on, which they have done for 2 seasons running. You know, they won 3, then lost 1 to Liverpool, then won 4 in a row again. So, you know, they are a juggernaut and they shouldn't be written off. But I do believe that there is fundamentally something wrong there at the moment and they're in a bit of trouble. Arsenal, can we go on and win this title? I mean, people were saying about 3 games ago that we're out of it. Definitely 100% out of it, and you know we'll be struggling to get into the top 4. But we've found some momentum now. We've got to continue. We've got to continue to run. We go and play. I think we're at the Emirates. We play Man United on Wednesday, and that's going to be a tough test because they're starting to play some good football as well now. They're getting the old Sporting Lisbon manager. He's took over from Ten Hag, from the Panland Pep, and they've started to get it together. They're starting to play some good football. Rashford's back on the score sheet as well. You know, is Rashford going to start coming into fruition? Is Rashford going to find a second win from somewhere? Because I think this manager has got a bit about him as well. Look how good he was doing at Sporting Lisbon. I mean, I'm a little bit worried that Victor Gyökeres might decide to go and play for Man United and reunite with his old manager. But I'm hoping that Arsenal can go and get him in January. Arsenal do need a striker still. Let me know what striker you would like to see us sign. I mean, I did do a poll on my channel. It's in the community tab if you want to check it out. It's only got about 50 odd, I think 50, 52, something like that, votes on it. And Gyökeres or Isaacs, I asked, and Gyökeres is winning that. Not by much, but he's winning it by about 60-40, something like that it is. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. I have to double check that. But it was 60-40 in favour of Gyökeres over Isaacs. I believe it's because we all know that Isaac is a little bit injury prone, although he's Premier League ready. Gyökeres isn't, and he is flying in Portugal, but can he do it in the Premier League? We know he's played in England. We know he was at Coventry. He had loan spells at, I think, Swansea, and there was another club, I can't remember what it was. But, you know, he was all right, but he wasn't absolutely fantastic. But he has proved that he can put the ball in the back of the net. Didn't do much against us, I must admit, when we went out there and played Sporting Lisbon in the Champions League, and, you know, Gabriel and Saliba pocketed him. But we've done that to Ireland on 2 or 3 occasions, you know, as well. And Ireland is a prolific goal scorer in the Premier League. So if Saliba and Gabriel can do that to Haaland, they can do that to anybody. So let me know what you think in the comment section. I am over the moon with a win. The London derby against West Ham. I've got a lot of my friends are West Ham fans as well. Did I feel sorry for them? No, I never. No, I never, because they was trying to banter me before the game. And, you know, look what happened. We done them 5-2. First half performance was unbelievable. Everyone was playing well. Everybody. Not one player on that team. Even without Thomas Partey, Jorginho stepped in. He had a decent game as well. I mean, we're a bit worried about Partey's fitness for the Man United game. But, I mean, there is signs that he will probably be okay. Martinelli was left out. He was on the bench and he didn't come on. We didn't see him. Normally, he does like to bring either Martinelli or Trossard on, depending on who starts during the game. But he was left out of the game. I do believe that we will see him again on Wednesday against United, because I think we were saving Martinelli to play United. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to stick a like on the channel, and if you like the content, subscribe. See you soon.